And Willie Williams, appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
It's STD Friday, baby. What's happening? How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Subscribe as you come on in. Remember, y'all tell somebody about a player. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Y'all have made it. If you is alive and you watching the player right now, you have made it a whole nother day. So this is a blessing for you and the people who you love and all that fly stuff that because they can't see you a whole nother day. Say the mother is a failure. Yes, we have a beautiful mother of 10. A beautiful mother of 10. Not 2, not 4, not 6, not 8. 10. What's up? We're gonna get into that right there in just a little smidget. Don't need much worry about it. Tennessee is in the building. What to do? Said the 510 Oakland, California, checking on in for duty. Willie, what's happening? Say salute. Detroit is up in this thing. Nashville, Tennessee is up in the house. Keep on coming on in. Say already STD Friday. Participants out here say what up though, Red? What's happening? They say mother of 10. What the F? Yes. This is a real story. This is a real story, I promise you. STD Central, bitch, what's happening? Hey, we actually got some good news. We have some good news on this wonderful STD Friday that can, we can be proud of the system. We can be proud of the system now. They're trying something different. They're bringing us something that we making use out here in these streets. The 334 the Gump Monkeytown is up in the building. North Carolina is up in the house. What's happening? Say good morning, Pastor and Willie Williams chat fam. See, they say let's get this STD Friday started. Companies in the house. They say with the first like, you are my brother. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there, man. Y'all come on in and sit yourselves right on down. Remember, y'all, if y'all is subscribed, y'all need to go ahead on and hit the subscription bell and stuff like that so you can get the notifications whenever they decide to send out a notification, because we do understand that they don't always send out the notification, but when they do send out the notification, you would have already been pressed the bell so you can get the notification. Shout out to Prophet Made for the $2 cash shop. You say 3 funky hoes Friday. Raw is lost. Salute truckers chat. What's happening? Thank you. Appreciate that right there. Minneapolis is tapping on in. What it do. Memphis, Tennessee, the 901 done came down. Done came down side. I think that's how you say down. Or DYN is down, right? It's something like that, or maybe it's a misspell. Some you say YT can't notify these nuts out here in the street. You say 10 kids sending that baby a plan B through the mail. Bam! Shout out to you beautiful babies who have all their damn children but refuse to get your tubes tied. Y'all got to learn from the ones who want to get peed in on the regular. That's why they get their tubes tied. Listen, ladies, if y'all like to hunch raw and that's why you got your tubes tied, put a 1 in the comment section. If your main reasoning was to hunch raw and get peed in, but you don't want to have no churn, and that's why you got your tubes tied, put a 1 in the comment section. Give y'all such a pat on the back of y'all to hit 100 by 08 after the hour. I appreciate that right there. You say I got the second like. Stop playing with me. That's what's up. Appreciate you. Bam. We have no Twitch. I don't know what's going on with Twitch in my system. but my system is unable to link up with Twitch. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to do something in the background. I may have to call support or something like that right there, so I can be able to hook that there up, because I have no idea why it's not working right. Oh man, no idea. Let's go ahead on and jump into some news, y'all. Get that there. Yeah, boy, that water know it be good. That water know it be good. Got this good news for y'all. Hold on, wait a minute. It is Friday. Hold on. Shout out to Swaggy Did for the $3 cash app. Say happy ST Friday. Pastor in chat say love y'all back. That's what's up. Thank you for being around here. Y'all done made it. Let me refresh this right here. Yeah. Twitch been tripping lately. I have no idea, because every time that I try to connect, it connects, then it disconnects, and then tell me that no, this not gonna work because you keep disconnecting. But it's not me who be disconnecting. It's them who is coming up with this doggone lie that I am disconnected. And I don't like the lies. I really don't like the lies. But that's what they saying. And there's like no other way for me to argue that point other than holler at them, tell them, look here, I need your support around here. Bam, let's go on and get into a little bit. The USDA, the US FDA has approved its first at-home syphilis test. Come on. Okay, come on. I know, congratulations. Listen, this is for all you good people who only get y'all STD tests once a year when you go to your OBGYN, if you have one. Y'all know who I'm talking about. If y'all is subscribed to the number 3 channel and y'all watch the standalone videos. Shout out to you babies who only get STD tests when you go around and see your OBGYN once a year for your yearly checkup. They putting out these tests for at home. That's what they say. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration said on Friday. I guess that's today. Oh, hell, this 2020? Oh, I got it wrong, y'all. Wait, but it's copyrighted 2024. But why is this saying 2020? Hold on. Yada. This 2020. Oh, no. All right. So this is 2024. I was like, well, why is they showing 2020? Oh, the file photo. The photo is from 2020. They're trying to make me look bad out here in these streets. But the FDA said on Friday that it has granted marketing authorizations to privately held now diagnostics at home over-the-counter tests to detect syphilis antibiotics in human blood. This is a plus. This is a real plus. The sad part is, do y'all know that we have like a whole bunch of testing that you can do at home and we still don't take advantage of it? People give you the tools to use and you still won't use the tools. Something is really wrong with us as human beings out here in the doggone street. But shout out to the US FDA for thinking about us and our health and our well-being and all that fly stuff right there. Shout out to Profit Made for the $2 cash shot. We say put a 2 up if you love bussing in a tube tide, baby. Laughing my ass off. For real though. Listen. Like I be trying to tell you players, especially for you younger players, y'all need to get y'all an older baby who cannot produce children. Someone who have had like a hysterectomy. Somebody who that had something snatched out of them, you know, and or somebody with their tubes tied. This way you can pee all in the baby, and it's just practice. It is just practice. It's just practice. But this is what you need to do. And I do know people is going to tell you, no, men, find somebody around your own age. Do y'all understand that? Right? I just thought about this because I had this thought. People in society, or society people, have no problem when young men date older women. No problem. In fact, I think that they be actually encouraging it because they don't talk bad about it. But they have a problem with older men dating younger chicks. Strange. But I try to promote you younger players. Get you somebody over 40. Get you somebody who motor heads is knocking. Damn it. Get you somebody who motor ain't got a transmission attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who cannot deliver out here in these streets. That way you can enjoy life. You can really, really enjoy life out here if you get you one of them babies out here in these streets. Moving right along. Damn it, we talked about I don't even want to do the buddy. They not having children no more. That is so cute. That. Oh, shout out to everybody who work at the post office. Shout out to everybody who work at the post office. We have an incident that had done happen out at the post office. I want y'all to remember, this is where decisions come down, and it affects people. I told y'all that the decisions of females is worse than decision of males. Typically, when males make bad decisions, it typically affects that male more than anybody else. When females make their decisions or bad decisions, it typically affects everybody else more than it affects that female. Right? Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash out. Happy SCB Friday, Miss Shirley and Jermaine and chat. Love you back. Shout out to Miss Shirley and Jermaine. Prayers. Still going out to y'all, man. I hope that y'all is having a wonderful Friday out here in the street. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all still round here in the street. We have a situation that done happened with the postal workers. We have a vehicle that has been torched, or should I say multiple vehicles that has been torched, and the employee have no idea why. Wait, you say I got a vasectomy when I was 25. You say one baby mama and 2 kids is all I can stand. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions in all of this. We know that fire investigators and police, they're working on this, but one thing's clear. Workers who came out and saw the charred elements of their cars, they were simply shocked.
I didn't even know I had any enemies out. You know what I mean? Like, who would hate me enough to want to do something like that? Or, I don't know, is this a signal?
A startling discovery for Tiffany Randall outside the post office she works for at Harper and Woodhall on Detroit's east side. Her SUV, seen here on a flatbed tow truck, and several other cars went up in flames. The scene being investigated as a clear case of arson.
I don't bother anybody. I just go to work, I take care of my children, and I go home.
Tiffany says she was just going about her route delivering the mail when she got the shocking call from her coworker.
He called my phone and was like, your car's on fire. And I asked him like 4 or 5 times, what do you mean my car is on fire? I'm like, my car is on fire. He's like, no, someone set your car on fire.
And when she saw the charred metal remains, total disbelief.
I started crying immediately because I just to see my vehicle like that, you know, and then like my 2 youngest, their car seats were in the back, like nothing was in there, like everything was gone.
Does it scare you?
Yeah, of course.
Is that like a good question? Does it scare you to where you at your job and now your car's being torched and you have no idea who done torched your doggone car? You say, Willie, did you see the video of the police knocking out the handcuffed man in the back seat? Yes, I did, and I think that I am gonna do that on the number 3 channel. I think I'm gonna do that today on the number 3 channel.
You know, because the first thing I did, you know, was say remove my kids from, you know, home. They were with their grandma, and I'm like, you know, take them, get away, you know. So, because I didn't know. Like, I'm like, why would somebody, if someone would do that to my car, like, how do I know they're not gonna do that to my house?
Her coworker Corey's car was also hit, but spared the brunt of the damage.
My car was in front of hers. It was a car in back of her, and it was 3 other cars on the side, like one close to her front bumper, one right on the side, and then another one like at the back bumper. And all of them, what was it, like 4 got totaled? 4 of them got totaled, and only 2 kind of survived.
Investigators not saying a whole lot about the car fires just yet as they work the case. For now, though, questions run through the minds of everyone in the area.
I have to think about it also because she also told her mama them, or was it her mother or her grandmother? Well, the children was with their grandma. So her mother, get gone, get my kids and be gone. Because if they would do something like this right here, I don't know if they'll do something to my home. So that means that she just told us that she's targeted. Think about it. There was multiple cars set on fire. Multiple cars that was totaled set on fire. She said, get my kids and move my kids.
I'm just waiting. Hopefully they can give
She's telling us something.
me some answers. I don't have any answers.
Now, police are looking for surveillance video. Investigators are trying to scour this entire area. If you have any information or saw anything suspicious, give police a call. Reporting live downtown, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News.
Talking about 6 cars here, so for anyone to think this was personal against one person, maybe a little off target, we're talking 6 people whose cars were charred here.
Say that again, player.
But 6 cars here, so for anyone to think this was personal against
So for anyone to think that this was personal, we got to think again, because 6 cars was targeted. This is one of the best ways to keep people, I should say, confused. It's kind of like with shooters, and I've seen this in movies. You shoot a lot of people, but you also hit your intended target. You shoot a lot of people, you also shoot your intended target. This way, people would think that the shooting was random. In this instance, 6 cars were charred. Somebody was the target, and in my mind, I think that she was the target. She also said, get my children and go. She said, I didn't even know that I had any enemies. Get my children and go. But the children is with their grandma. So I'm guessing that the grandmother is at her house watching the children. So in my mind, it's just kind of telling me that you think that it's personal. So that means that it's somebody in your life that you possibly believe who would do something that knows where you work and know where you stay. I'm just saying. Or maybe she's just being precautious. Maybe just precautious. Shout out to Prophet May for the $1 cash app. Say she asked you to bring weed, liquor, and no condoms. Keep her. That's what's up. That's what's up. Smash you somebody who cannot produce children. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Listen. I can almost guarantee you this right here, because so many people is paying these high-ass car notes. And this is why insurance is so important. But if you're paying car notes, you have full coverage. I'm pretty sure at least 2 of them is happy that their car was totaled, because they've been wanting to get rid of the car note. They've been wanting to get rid of the car, of the car note, but they don't want to look broke to their peers. They don't want to let the car go back, like a voluntary repossession, because that does sit on your credit, if I'm not mistaken. But see, now they can go ahead on and buy them something out of pocket and just say, well, shit, they destroyed that one right there, man. I'm going to go ahead on and get me a little something else. You know what I'm saying? Which, even if they go back to getting payments, they will actually get something less of a payment, right? So I can't believe that somebody is happy that they done burnt their damn car. Now, I know who is possibly unhappy. A person who want to get rid of their car note, but just don't want to look bad, and their car was not torched. Huh? Really, I think that people is really upset right now. Why not my car? You know what I'm saying? Just 2 cars over, you could have helped out my damn life right now. But nope. Now I still got to pay the $850 a month for this doggone car that I thought that was going to be cute and people was going to think that I was balling. Yeah. Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $2 cash app. He said they kept a cartel pack that someone was expecting. Bam. Hell, they probably ain't dropped somebody check off. Burn up the whole goddamn building about that little check. For real. Oh, I want to show y'all this update. We got this update. I got to give it to you. talking about trying to stunt. This is when stunting gets you in trouble. This is when stunting gets you in trouble. Hold on. Damn it, I pressed the wrong thing. But before that right there, bam. Y'all please go around to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Get y'all some candles. Remember, it's still hurricane season, and even when it's not hurricane season, the lights may go out, and you just may need some doggone lights. And to get lights, you're going to need candles. Candles. Willie Pour. Everything is Willie Pour. Nothing is third party. Everything coming out the warehouse from around here. We got 8 different fragrances. Y'all go around there to Pleasant Candles and get you something that smell good and change the scent in your area. I'm trying to help. Moving right along. Bam. I had to go ahead on to get that in because I forgot to get it in. And in the beginning, y'all, we is going to Humble. We going around to Humble at 1 o'clock today. We going to Humble. Second half of the show will be on Humble and Kick. Humble and Kick. I have to take the R off. We trying not to say the word round here because you know the people be acting funny out here in this street. But anyway, we have a update. Let's do the update. Remember that then we talked about the show, and then we talked about the story. I think it was yesterday and or the day before. I don't even be remembering. I do so many shows. Remember the couple who got robbed and shot after they hit the jackpot, the winning jackpot, the winning $3,000. They hit it big. Well, they're giving us an update about this right here, and they have a man who had went to court who was supposed to be involved in it also. A lot of us was like, well, hell, they weren't watching the 12, 3, 6, and 9. And that's a fact. They was not watching their back. It was not watching their back. But there's a reason why they was a target. Here you go.
New details in a disturbing case out of Tampa. A couple shot and robbed after winning big at the Hard Rock Casino. Today,
I don't like how he say big like that. I don't want to say that almost $3,000 ain't no money because $3,000 is some money. A lot of people don't even make $3,000 in a month. So $3,000 is some money. But he said big as if it was like a whole 50 grand or something like that. All right, but go ahead though. It's big.
I mean big at the Hard Rock Casino.
Yeah.
Today, investigators took the stand as one of the accused attackers appeared in court for the first time. This is 10 Tampa Bay at 6. I'm Frank Wiley.
And I'm Dave Wagner. He just got hold of the home surveillance video showing the moment it all went down here. We must warn you, it is tough to watch, so we are choosing to only show parts of it.
They're sitting in their car for a short period of time just talking about the night, and a single shot comes through the passenger side of the vehicle. And 2 men with their faces covered come and rob them at gunpoint.
What started as a date night ended with a shooting that put a Riverview couple in the hospital. On August 2nd, the two went to the Hard Rock Casino just after midnight. That's where they won nearly $3,000 playing slots.
We know that the victims were not being shy about the fact that they won money and that Mr. De La Cruz had a large amount of cash that he was pulling out of his pockets and displaying.
Oh, he was stunting. Oh, he was stunt. They was not shy about the winnings. What was they doing?
He had a large amount of cash that he was pulling.
So he done cashed out. He got the cash in his pocket. He got 3 stacks in his pocket. He pulling out stunt. Then get like me, get like me. Yeah.
Out of his pockets and displaying.
Investigators say Tristan Wright and one of the gunmen were seen on surveillance video following the couple around the casino, then out to the parking lot where they're seen following the couple's car. Wright went before a judge just a few hours ago. Prosecutors argue Wright drove the car to the couple's house where 2 other men then got out and attacked them.
She got struck with 1 round in the back of her right calf. Mr. De La Cruz is in the front passenger seat, and he received 2 gunshot wounds while he was sitting in the car, and then 2 gunshot wounds while he was outside of the car.
Oh, damn, he got hit 4 times. He almost like Pop.
Wright admitted to being at the casino with one of the gunmen, but says he went home afterwards, claiming video on social media proves where he was. But investigators say video from the casino proves otherwise.
He's a danger to the community at large. He did not know these people. He stalked them out and picked them because they won at the casino.
While there might be some evidence of things such as Mr. Wright driving the car, there are no indications Mr. Wright was involved in this offense at all.
Now, right now, the judge is looking over the evidence presented today to see if the charges against Wright are warranted and to decide whether he'll get bond. At least one other person is also facing charges in this case, but investigators are still working to identify the third person.
I don't care about none of that right there. The only thing that I cared about that buddy is out here flossing. While people in that bit, damn it, they losing their rent money. You stunned with them little 3 stacks. You know what I'm saying? He get like me, bitch, I'm balling and change my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And listen, $3,000 can change a person's life out here in these streets.
We know that the victims were not being shy about the fact that they won money and that Mr. Dela Cruz had a large amount of cash that he was pulling out of his pockets and displaying.
Ooh, I can just imagine them. I can really just see him like, man, ooh, you don't talk to me no any kind of way, bitch, I got that paper. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going home broke. You gonna lose your girlfriend because you done lost all your damn money. Talking real slick out here in these streets. So this is a learning lesson to all of us. If you win, smile, be happy, shut your mouth. And smile, be happy. Be like, oh man, I done hit. Like, don't do all that exciting cheer. Do that when you get back to like the hotel room or when you get like to your crib and around a firearm. Don't be jumping all around and stuff like that. You have to remember the majority of people who go to casinos are losers. They don't win nothing. They lose everything. Stop with the celebration. You say 3,000 can change a life. Say, I don't believe that, Willie. Listen, a lot of us is $500 away from making it happen right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, all we need is like $500 and we'll be all right. A lot of us need like 2 ties or something like that right there. A lot of us need pay the water bill this month. Yeah, no. A lot of us done spent too much on electricity last month. And, you know, these little $500 can help you get you somewhere right now. You probably owe somebody $500 and they talking about taking your life. So it can change your life. I'm just saying so. Listen, but $3,000 can, for the most part, for the majority of people, that's a month worth of bills. That's a month worth of bills is like $3,000. It might not be on average or something like that, but when we're looking at the people who is in poverty and they live in situations, like their bills is like $3,000 to $4,000 or $3,000 to $2,000 or something like that. To where, damn it, they can just make it through. You say $500 is a Verizon bill. You see what I'm saying? It can change your life. It can keep your phone on. It can keep your phone on to where you done put in job applications or something like that right there and you waiting on somebody to call you back. And if your phone on, you can receive that call, say you can come on in for an interview. See, it can change your life. I'm just saying, move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. I hope that this is a learning lesson to all you good folk. Stop stunting is the moral of the story. We have a mother. You see the title. You saw the picture. Got a mother out here in these streets going through a little something, like we be out here going through a little something, and it looked like she under 40. Baby look like she under 40 out here. But we have a mother of a 12-year-old boy who was shot and killed in Pritchard, begging her wanted son to turn himself in. So the 12-year-old son was killed by the 16-year-old son. The mama want the 16-year-old son to turn himself in. Come on, baby, turn yourself in.
Plea coming from the family of a 12-year-old tragically shot and killed in Pritchard.
His family identifying the victim as Clatavian LaShawn Smoke. Police say his brother...
Clatavian. Say it again, sister.
Clatavian LaShawn Smoke.
One more time.
As Clatavian LaShawn Smoke. Police say his brother, 16-year-old Jaquavius Hill, is wanted for reckless manslaughter in his brother's death.
And today, our Ashlyn Mitchell spoke with the boy's mother. Ashlyn, she is begging her son to turn himself in.
Yeah, she absolutely is, Lenise and Shelby. Lysandra Hill tells me she's experiencing double the grief, losing her 12-year-old son to gunfire, and now she says her 16-year-old is missing.
I haven't been asleep. I barely been eating. You know, I just want my children. I want my oldest. I want my baby.
I want my oldest. I want my baby. That's what's up. Maybe got on the black bonnet, matching black bonnet, black shirt. She popping. Gold grills. Do you think, sister?
A Pritchard mother's heart is ripped in two after losing her 12-year-old son, Clatavian LaShawn Smoke. Investigators say Smoke died of a single gunshot wound on Snyder Drive Sunday night.
My nephew just loved to play basketball, play games. He loved to PlayStation 4 and stuff like that. He was just a very happy person.
Right now, police are actively searching for 16-year-old Jaquavius Hill, Smoke's oldest brother.
That's who we're looking for right now. We're looking for Smoke oldest brother, 16-year-old.
Police say he's wanted for reckless manslaughter in his brother's death. Authorities say they've also questioned other relatives, but can't release further information since the investigation is ongoing. Meanwhile, the boys' mother, Lysandra Hill, says she's restless.
I'm hurting on both ends here. I want my oldest baby, and I want my deceased baby. And my oldest baby, he made me a mother. The love I got for him is deep.
Hill says,
how can I want y'all to listen to what was being said right there. Go on.
I'm deceased baby. And my oldest baby, he made me a mother.
How does your oldest child, or how does your first child make you a mother? How does the child make you a mother? I understand that to be a mother you have to get pregnant and have it, but how does that child make you? Y'all see what I'm trying? I might be confusing. Go ahead.
The love I got for him is deep.
Hill says Jaquavius is the oldest of her 10 children.
I don't hate him. I love him unconditionally.
Amen.
And I want him to turn himself in so he can tell his side of the story.
And as she prepares to bury one son, she has an earnest message for the other.
I just want you to, wherever you are, to turn yourself in or come to me, and I'll turn you in.
Amen. I just want you to turn yourself in. Come on home, boy. Yeah.
I'ma got you. Come home, sweetheart.
I love you unconditionally. That means he can do anything. Anything. She'll still love. That's what's up.
I'm not mad at you, baby. I love you, baby. They need to hear your side of the story, because whatever your side of the story is, I believe that.
I believe you. And shout out to the sister for having her real. That's what's up.
I believe this.
Well, Mobile County Chaplain Patrick Munnerlin says the family is raising money for funeral expenses. Those donations can be dropped off at Metropolitan Funeral Directors on Commercial Park Drive. Now, today I did reach out to Pritchard Police. They told me there are no updates at this time in the investigation. Live in studio, Ashley Mitchell, Fox 10 News.
So there is no GoFundMe. There is no GoFundMe. You're supposed to drop off whatever you want to give to the parents to where they had them said that you could drop it on off at.
Wow, Ashlyn, just a tragic story.
What's his name?
All the way around. You just heard 16-year-old Jaquavius here.
Girl, listen. She trying to say it and trying to be respectful. That means she's trying to read it how it was written.
Story all the way around. You just heard 16-year-old Jaquavius Hill is wanted for reckless manslaughter in the shooting death of his 12-year-old brother. And police say that if anyone is caught hiding Hill or helping him elude authorities, they will be facing charges.
She tried. That baby tried hard. She tried to get it right. I think that she hadn't got it right.
Wow, Ashlyn, just a tragic story all the way around. You just heard 16-year-old Jaquavius here.
She like, now who the fuck? Who named their baby, spelled this baby name like this? Jaquavius, J-Y, J hyphen, YQUAVOIOUS. What? This is a good mama.
Hill is wanted for reckless manslaughter.
His last name Hill. Her last name is Hill, so he's named after his mama. Typically, when the child, especially a boy, when the child is named after his mama, there's no daddy in sight. Typically, that's how it goes. That's how you get your mama name. Your daddy wasn't nowhere to be around. Hell, she probably didn't even know who the daddy was. I don't know. But listen, her oldest is 16. She have 10 children. That baby was pregnant every year. Well, she probably missed a year or two. Damn it. 16 years ago, she just started having children. And when she been popping and locking. Hopefully she got some twins because they keep putting her pictures up. Damn it, they keep putting her and the kids' pictures up. That 4 right there. That look like it's Easter or something like that right there. You know we gotta take the Easter pictures. Got like 3 in there right there, so that like 7. 7. Damn it. They go 4 right there. Now these 2 is probably twins right here. These 2 is probably twins right there. Got to be more careful. She might have twins. She might have twins. But listen, turn yourself in. I want to hear your side of the story.
Losing her 12-year-old son to gunfire, and now she says her 16-year-old is missing.
I haven't been asleep. I barely been eating. You know, I just want my children. I want my oldest. I want my baby.
A Pritchard mother's heart is ripped in 2 after losing her 12-year-old son, Clatavian LaShawn Smoke.
Clatavian. And damn it, I thought, hold on, because I thought that I pulled it up. Clatavius. I can't with you good people. Hold on. Because you got to see what I had done synced it out here, because I got to show y'all the spelling. Got to show, boy, we ooh, baby. Ooh, baby sugar. Listen. Is this a thing? I'm not showing the whole thing. Well, hell, this is Clatavion. This is Clatavion. Clay, like Cleveland. Clatavion. Jacquelvaeus. Clatavion LaShawn. Isn't LaShawn a female name? I don't know. It's 2024. Yeah, let me highlight it so y'all can see it. Clatavion. That's Clatavion right there. Damn it, I thought I had the whole thing on the screen, but I don't. So that means I'm clicking the wrong thing because I'm supposed to be able to show both of these, but they're not. Oh, all right. Let me go on do it like this right here. Yep. This one is Clatavion, and this one is that one that y'all saw on screen. J Quad Faith. Let's just call him her oldest. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even do all that right there. Girl. I don't know what y'all be thinking. And this was just 16 years ago. She thought of that name. She thought of that doggone name. Now, how many of y'all want to bet that boy really ain't had no daddy? That boy really ain't had no daddy. But if he is a junior, decisions. She picked somebody whose name was spelt that way. If he's a junior. You say, is that boy named Clitoris? Clitoris out here in these streets. But damn it, the 12-year-old that lost his life, the mama, man, come on back home so I go on to get your story, but I got to turn you in when you come back round.
Investigators say Smoke died of a single gunshot wound on Snyder Drive Sunday night.
And his last name's Smoke. So that's a different daddy. Okay.
My nephew just loved.
Now these 2, they may be twins.
To play basketball, play games. He loved the PlayStation 4.
My nephew loved to play the PlayStation 4.
Drive Sunday night.
My nephew just loved to play basketball, play games. He loved the PlayStation 4 and stuff like that. He was just a very happy person.
Right now, police are actively searching for.
This who y'all looking for, man. Listen, boy. If y'all see something, say something. Turn the play in. Do something like that right there, because we need to find out why did he shoot his 12-year-old brother. What was that about? Did he take some reefer or something from him? Did he hunch a la anything? We need to know. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Mother of 10, a single mother of 10, and I can almost guarantee that she's still getting peed in. I can guarantee that she's still getting peed in. Now that's a baby that you players need to go ahead on and like be careful with, because she gonna keep the baby. That baby known for keeping the baby. She has a history of keeping the babies. Tell me I just lied. She has a history of keeping the babies. Sure enough do. We got an update. Oh, we got an update. This update, it may disturb y'all. It disturbed me, so it should disturb y'all. Grab it like this right here. Oh, damn, I ain't even got enough space to record it. Don't even worry about that right now. But anyway, remember the story that we just did yesterday about the judge who had done placed the 15-year-old disrespectful little baby in handcuffs and put her on like the jail uniform and threatened to send her to the detention center? I know that y'all remember. Well, he has been taken off the bench. I know. You shocked. You throw it back. I get it. Because he refused to not back down on his stance. Hell, because he's standing 10 toes down. He has been removed from the bench. The Detroit judge who checked a 15-year-old for being disrespectful in his courtroom has been removed from the bench.
A judge in Detroit is off the bench after standing by his decision to put a 15-year-old girl in handcuffs.
Okay, so check this out. That girl was on a field trip to his courtroom.
You fall asleep in my courtroom one more time, I'm putting you in the back, understood? The only thing you'll learn about my courtroom is that I am not a toy. I'm not to be played with.
The teen was with a nonprofit summer program. That is Judge Kenneth King. He removed her from his courtroom, then ordered her to put on a jail uniform and handcuffs, and didn't stop there.
I'm thinking maybe she needs to go to the juvenile detention facility. You do understand that we have a jail for kids.
So do I have any reservations? Do I think I was heavy-handed in what I did? No, I don't, because I'll do whatever it needs to be done to reach these kids to make sure that they don't end up in front of me. So
You say, Willie, I told you he took it too personal.
that was my own version of scared straight.
You say, I stand with the judge. Me too.
Again, her crime was falling asleep. The teen's mother says,
Did y'all hear our media brother and what he just said? He said what she did was petty. And y'all know, like we like to say around here, what's petty to you is not petty to the person who just put somebody in handcuffs and a jail uniform on. Huh?
Sleep. The teen's mother says the judge was way out of line and her crime was falling asleep.
Her crime was falling asleep. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. I hope he ain't no daddy, but y'all be getting peed in by anybody. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $1 cash app. You say the 12-year-old daddy. Oh wait, the 12-year-old daddy only one paying child support. Po baby. Oh Jesus.
The teen's mother says the judge was way out of line. She says she's a struggling single mom and her family is moving from place to place, and she thought the summer program would be a good distraction for her daughter. Instead, her daughter is traumatized.
Who is not a struggling single mama? Shout out to Donald for the $2 cash app for the Friday support. I appreciate that right there. Here we go.
You sleep at home in your bed, not in court.
So the fact that he was talking about you go home and get in your bed, how do you know my baby got a home? How do you know my baby got a bed, her own bed that she can sleep in? She don't have that right now. So she was hired to belittle her in front of the whole world and her friends to make her even feel more worse about our situation. I'm a single mother. I'm trying my best. I'm doing everything that I can.
She say that he tried to make her feel worse in front of her friends and stuff. He tried to belittle her. He cannot belittle her about her situation without knowing her situation. Right. He can't belittle her. How would he have known that I go to sleep in my bed, you supposed to sleep in your bed? Would be offensive. I can't take y'all serious. Shout out to D-Boy for being a member for 8 months. He say, shout out to the missus. He say, it's our anniversary. Our love would never end. My condolences to those who don't have that kind of love. Chat fam, forever love y'all. Congratulations to y'all. Y'all make it last out here. We got to stay together and constantly have anniversaries. Stick together, because these fools out here, they trying to be single too long. They trying to be single too long.
About our situation, I'm a single mother. I'm trying my best. I'm doing everything that I can.
The district's chief judge says Judge King is being removed from his docket so he can undergo sensitivity training. Judge King had said he reached out to the teen's family and offered to mentor the 15-year-old. Her mother refused.
They took him off the bench. They removed him from the bench, although we know that the courts is bagged up right now. The courts all across the country bagged up right now. We removed him so he can undergo sensitivity training. Shout out to Sonia for being a member. I appreciate that right there. He needs to go to sensitivity training. You mean for checking her? For doing something that he deemed to be disrespectful inside of his courtroom? I want y'all to understand this right here. He told her what not to do. She did not follow instructions. Now he needs to go for sensitivity training? Mothers beat the hell out of their children for not following instructions. Fathers do it too when there's fathers there. So this is kind of shocking to me that people will have a problem with what he had done did. Your mama would beat your ass if you did something that she don't agree with. Especially if she told you, if you do it again. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. Huh? I don't understand. The system wants soft-ass men. These systems don't even want men in these children's lives. Can we just be honest? They want your children out here soft. They want your children out here disrespectful, because if they out here disrespectful and they don't follow instructions, we will have more people in jail. And dog, you folk really don't understand this right here. An unbehaved child will be a unbehaved adult. Now listen, he even tried to mentor the daughter. She, as a mother, don't even know how to play the game. Her daughter ain't got no damn daddy. Her daughter ain't got no mentors. That girl need a male figure. Willie, how do you know she don't have a mentor? She didn't follow instructions good enough. And then she had an attitude, and I guarantee she was sassy in court. You know, because of her situation, because she was raised by her mama, and in the position that she was in. So she was tired. I understand. And in case y'all wasn't here for the yesterday show, the mother removed her from the program, which the mother said that the program helped her out during this situation, so it can take it off of the child's mind about the situation that they're in. So she removed it from the program, so now it's going to be on the child's mind about the situation that they're in. We so smart out here in these streets. So smart. Yeah. He tried to make her look bad, and I'm a single mama. He don't know that she is being raised by oh hell no. Let me tell you that back here. He probably do know that she being raised by a single mama.
The fact that he was talking about you go home and get in your bed. How do you know my baby got a home? How do you know my baby got a bed, her own bed that she can sleep in? She don't have that right now. So she was hired to belittle her in front of the whole world and her friends, to make her even feel more worse about our situation. I'm a single mother. I'm trying to know my baby got a home.
How you know my baby got a home? And like I had done said yesterday, because the assumption is that kids have a home. That's the assumption. And yes, we will be making the ass out of ourselves for assuming. But the assumption is that 99.9 times out of 10, a child who is on a field trip got a home. Yes. And I did shout that baby out for having them real tears yesterday. Oh, like those is real failure tears. He said that's that new ish right there. Shout out to Chase for the $5 super chat. He said if they so down bad, her kid could be at a job instead of a summer program. And like I had them said, who in the hell putting 15-year-olds in summer program? I didn't grow up like that right there. To say, shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. He said, like I said yesterday, the reaction is now deemed worse than the action these days. The judge needs to sue because sleeping in court is never okay. That's a fact, ain't it? That's a real fact out here in these streets. They just changed the whole disrespect standard in the courtroom because of a 15-year-old couldn't follow instructions. Damn it, if the 15-year-old was sleepy, you stand up. And people out here mad at the judge. Nah, he shouldn't have did that. Hold on, wait. Oh, wait. My bad. I just messed around and scrolled down. They got comments. I keep forgetting that YouTube be having comments on these videos, and we're going to start doing like the comment things. Hold on, let me push this back up here. Let's see. Sensitivity training isn't going to do a damn thing for a lunatic on a power trip. Also, he's against the judge. The arrogance of this judge. He almost kidnapped this kid. Now you want to be a mentor. Really? I am really shocked and disappointed in Judge King's behavior. Also, you disappointed in the judge's behavior, but has nothing to say about the judge's pointing out he was disappointed in her behavior. Got it. Instead of making an inquiry as to why the student was sleepy, he assumed she was being disrespectful. I would assume that you're being disrespectful too. You in my damn courtroom and you sleep. Like a teacher in the classroom would assume that you're being disrespectful if I'm in the class and I'm trying to teach and you sleep. Because I used to go to sleep inside of the classroom and I get a whole damn detention. Why? That's disrespectful and wrong. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $1 cash app. He say black women tears dangerous to don't sleep, fellas. Not sleep with the babies crying. Don't go to sleep. He say it bring me back to my youth when a classmate of mine would often fall asleep in class. I just spoke on falling asleep in class, right? He told me that he was tired because he and his siblings would go to the bus stop, which was several blocks away from his school, at 1:00 a.m. every night to walk with his mom home. What? Hold up. This person here just tried to make a point, and this is a stupid point. This brings me back to my youth when my classmate of mine would often fall asleep in class. He told me that he was tired because he and his siblings would go to the bus stop, which was several blocks away from his home, at 1 a.m. every night to walk his mom home. She was a single mom with a low-paying job, no car, and worked until midnight to provide for her family. When the neighbors found out, they all pulled their money together and purchased her a vehicle. Perhaps the judge should spend a little time in a jail cell to reflect on his insensitive and presumptuous nature presumptuous nature. What? So this person put up a story of a classmate who had to walk their single mammy home because she's a single mammy, and that's why they were falling asleep in class. We stupid. Moving right along. Bam, y'all give yourself the pat on the back. Y'all to make it to the end of the Midday News out here in the doggone street. We got up to 248 likes. I really do appreciate that right there. We're running out of time. That's why I got to go ahead on and cut it short. Please remember, players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Appreciate that right there. You say Pumpers. My bad. I pronounced it wrong. My bad. Thank you for correcting me. I needed that right there. Stupid. I can't take us serious. He need to spend some time in jail as if he got sentenced to jail. Stupid. Speaking on disrespect. And this is why they don't want men in the household. This is why they don't want men in the household. I promise you. They don't want it. It's a damn shame. You can't check one of these little badass shit. But when they shooting up schools and shit like that right there, when they shooting up in the community, we got to do something to change them from killing each other. It's they need daddies. Typically, kids with daddies is not shooting up the community. Just how it goes. Y'all, we're going around here to Humble.com. The link is down there in the description. I'm going to see y'all over there. Humble starts at 1 o'clock. I'm out of here, man.